Hey guys, today I'm gonna take the little clown car for a spin. As you can see, I have it set up on my trailer. I just gotta take it off. Now as you can see, I got the batteries in there, like the actual drill batteries for the motors to operate. See, basically they're just like the cheap knockoff versions of Milwaukee batteries. I'm not gonna buy the actual Milwaukee batteries because these are a lot cheaper, and the M18 batteries will cost me more than this whole cart project itself. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna take this thing for a ride. What I'm gonna do, since if I don't have a cameraman, because nobody wants to join me to record videos, sad, sad, sad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this thing up on my tripod and see if I can try to record myself driving while the camera's on the tripod. So bear with me, folks. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you heard that, but that clunking noise was like the magnetic brakes I turned on. And one of these guys, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, or like, I don't know if anyone noticed, but one of these four motors, the blue one, I don't know, it's not the left one, I think it's the right one. It's chain drive. So basically there's a chain tensioner that keeps the chain tight. And once I actually like go, well, once I reverse the motor, you can say, or not reverse, or if I lock the motor due to a short circuit at the motor acting as a generator, like the chain tensioner starts to flop. No harm done, it's just like it makes an annoying clunking noise. The other ones are belt drive, so they give me no problem. It's just that. So anyway, I don't know if you saw that video too well, how I drive around on this thing, but anyway, now I'm gonna go on it with the camera. Okay, anyway, so I'm on this thing, as you can see, and I'm sitting my full weight on it, and I'm just finger twisting this. It's so smooth. So I have my stop button, so I have to press my start button, keep the cruise control down, latch the thing, and we go. So I'm just using that throttle pedal as just to like slow down and everything, right, and pick up. This is like a normal gas pedal, as you see. No, if you can't see. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on cruise control. So cruise control locks it into full speed. So I'm just gonna straighten this thing out so I have a nice runway kind of thing, like this. And what I would do is like, what I strongly don't recommend doing is like starting off, because see, if I hit that toggle switch, as you see here, I don't know, here, if I hit that toggle switch, then the thing's gonna jerk full speed. I don't want to do that, right? Because I don't want to damage anything or like fly off this thing, because this thing has torque. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ramp slowly up. See, I'm slowly, and then I can just press it, and then she rips. Full speed, I can get 36 volts across it. Obviously not the best place to go, but hey, I don't have any airports nearby. And this thing is scary because it stalls. So if you start making sharp turns like fast, like this, one time I had a situation when I was driving only on my two wheels, my two left wheels, because I made such a sharp turn. Literally, the thing was like driving like, yeah. And it's also a thing is when I'm making a turn, when I'm pressing the throttle, I like, what's the problem that I have? The problem is that like the motors goes off the ground, like the wheels, all the, like say, if I'm making a sharp right turn, the right wheels go off the ground and the motors start to free spin. And also you can hear them scream sometimes. It's a cool setup, honestly, that I can make out of some kiddie scooters. And hey, I weigh like over 200 pounds, right? So like, this thing's pretty impressive for my heavy weight. The steering wheel's so smooth, spin around the islands, as I love to all the time. Alright, I guess I can stop here. And if you want to see the magnetic brakes work or hear them work, basically you let go of the gas pedal, you press down the stop button, and you hear that? Yeah, it slows me down. That's a chain tensioner flinging back and forth. That is normal. That's okay. And now I bet you people are wondering like how long these batteries can last me. Well, these batteries can take me for a range of up to 8 kilometers distance, because I tested with my phone. I have a setup for it, like an app that I can actually have a speedometer, and I can measure the speed and I can measure the distance. So I made 8 kilometer distance while achieving maximum speed of 20.8 kilometers per hour, which is enough for this thing. But hey, it's faster than a damn handicap scooter. I love the wheel though. The wheel's perfect, and this thing is really solid. And it's cool too, because one time I was driving, one of the belts snapped. This thing is cool because it has 4 motors. I don't know if you people are aware of, like, say, a bomber plane where you have four engines and 4 propellers. So if one of them like malfunctions, the other 3 take over. So basically speaking, if one of my motors is on fire, then the other 3 can take over, right? Like a bomber plane. Like if someone shoots me or something, like someone starts shooting at me and that shoots one of my motors, blasts one of my motors, motor goes on fire, but the other ones take over. So it's like a bomber plane kind of. So it's really neat though. So like in the worst case scenario, you have 3 go out, I only have 1 that's pulling me. Or same, it could be like lose a wheel. So that's the benefit of this thing. But the belts have one drawback though. Like they go, right? Like they wear out, they snap. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. Because you know, like, they're not meant to run at that speed, especially continuous the whole time, right? And if I go to like some long runway, yeah, I could go in a straight line the whole time. I want to take this thing at nighttime one time. It's a beautiful machine, it really is. It's neat though, it's neat. But and also another problem is it's low. You can only drive on like pavement or concrete or asphalt, whatever. You can't drive on what's it called, like on grass, forget it, or even bumps. I go on the sidewalk, all I hear is ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. And these wheels is another issue. Like they wear, and there's lots of wear and tear because these wheels, what can I say about these wheels? These wheels are hand truck wheels, and they're getting bald pretty fast. I don't know if you can see. And the bearings too, they also start to warm up because they're holding up a lot of weight and they're spinning faster than normal. I guess that's why they're called not for highway speed. So I guess this means I can't take this on the 401. Yeah, and this thing's pretty neat. What can I say? It's a cool little kid's toy kind of thing. I guess if I had kids, they would certainly have some fun with me. I guess I don't. But doesn't matter. More for me. spark this thing. Now for safety, I gotta remember to always turn this thing off. And that concludes about everything I can think of for the clown car. Clown as in with a K, not with a C. So I hope you guys liked it, and get ready for more projects that I have coming up. Stay tuned.